Thomas, I'm getting thirsty.
Well, it's a good thing you have a big, tasty drink in front of you there, big boy. That's right. It's the Gin and Thomas podcast. Welcome back. It's me, your host, the titular Thomas. And with us today, as always, is our wonderful host, Tinez. Tinez, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, Thomas, I'm doing wonderful today.
All right. And as you know, on the show, we like to have a little bit of a guest every once in a while. But we do not only have a guest. We have a very special, thirsty guest. The parched boy himself, Brandon Churchill. How you doing?
What's up, Thomas?
I'm doing well. So, Brandon, I don't know if you've ever had this drink before.
Not a good one.
Well, hopefully this is an okay one. It's far from the best one I've ever made. But today we are drinking, Tinez, what are we drinking?
Oh, we're drinking the wonderful, the best drink ever, Manhattan.
A Manhattan, and I have quite the story of why this is my favorite drink. But it's our first drink of 2023. So, Brandon, have you quenched that thirst yet? Let me know what you think.
No, let me get a sip of this. Let me see what you think. Go ahead, Tina. Go grab one.
It is booze heavy, to be sure.
That's not too bad.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
That's not too bad.
Tinez, I don't know if you know this about me, but do you know where I learned to make a Manhattan?
No, Thomas, I don't know where you learned to make a Manhattan.
I learned it from an episode of The Simpsons, when Bart becomes a bartender for the mob.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't remember how or why, but he just, ended up in their little club, and then they're like, Fat Tony was like, "Hey, Bart, make us a drink." And then he finds, a little index card on how to make a Manhattan, and then this other guy who's, the head Don, he's like, "This is the best Manhattan I've ever had."
That's actually a good impression.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I pride myself on my impressions. But, yeah, so that's... And then I was like, I'm going to learn how to make a Manhattan. But the real question is, Brandon, why do I like Manhattans?
Because you're a bitter person.
No, you're supposed to ask why I like Manhattans.
Because you're a bitter person, Thomas.
Well, I am a bitter person.
Thomas, why do you like Manhattans?
Because I'm a bitter person, Brandon. But more importantly... We talked about this a little bit on the last episode. I don't know if you listened. Are you a listener of the show?
What show?
The Gin and Thomas podcast.
What show is that?
The show you're on right now.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, you should tune into last week because we actually talk about this for half a second. But the podcast, Call Her Daddy. Oh, you wouldn't know because you didn't listen. That's right.
That's right.
But on this,
Who was your special guest for that one?
Some punk ass third string defensive back for the Bloomington Wildcats, Bloomington Normal Wildcats.
Oh, who's that guy?
I don't know.
Normal West, bro.
Normal West. Someone so deep on the depth chart, Tinez, you don't even know his name. You know. It's like asking who's the backup punter, you know? But, so anyway, on this episode of Call Her Dad, I used to listen to it before, this weird thing happened where they split up, and I was 21 at the time. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get bitches, so I'm going to listen to the Call Her Daddy podcast and learn how to get bitches. Because you know me, Brandon. Everything about me just screams, I get bitches. Tina's already knows.
Yeah, I already know.
Tina's already knows.
He carries that persona. I know. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. And so, in the thing, they were like, yeah, guys, if you want to, pick up a girl at a bar, don't be getting a beer. Get something cool like a Manhattan and whatever.
No.
Well, no, but listen, Brandon.
It's being an asshole to a bartender is what that is.
Well, I'm going to get back to that.
At least the places we go.
And so, I thought that I could just order a Manhattan and then
it would
sit
appear
at the end of the bar and be cool and girls would suddenly approach me. Their whole story was instead of having a beer and talking to girls, it's have a cool drink and talk to girls. But I was like, no, I'm going to have a cool drink
and not talk to girls.
And then they're just going to come to me in droves. But so I started just drinking it enough and then I liked it. It was good. Oh, but speaking of being an asshole to a bartender, I don't think that
I don't know why
people.
you pointed at me like that.
Well,
bro.
because you had mentioned it to me just now.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
anytime I go to a bar, and I'm like, "Hi, can I have a Manhattan?" They're like,
How do you make that?
We don't have the stuff for it." Like, I just think they don't know how to make it.
I mean, a bar that doesn't have vermouth is like not a bar.
Well, yeah, so I think they just don't know what it is. And they're like,
Well-
I can make an old fashioned. I'm like, yeah, I bet you can.
Well,
Thomas, tell us what's in a Manhattan.
Oh, shit. God damn, I'm over here. Remember? Oh, you don't listen. Tinez, you remember last episode when I said I'm going to start like actually listing off the names of my drinks?
I do remember that.
So today we're drinking Manhattans with bullet rye, sweet vermouth, and today we're actually doubling up on the bitters today. So, bullet rye, sweet vermouth, and then right now we have aromatic bitters. And then for our second drink, we're going to have a different bitters and see if we can taste the difference. But we're going to be a drink deep, you know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So we'll see. And then, of course, the maraschino cherry. And we're going to see who here can tie a cherry stem into a knot with their tongue.
I can.
I can also.
I don't know about me. I don't think I can do that.
Tinez.
Oh, I have faith in you.
Tinez. What about your girl, man? The time the cherry stem is what's it, your good kisser?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a good
Supposed
kid.
to.
I don't know if I
don't
subscribe to that.
I don't think I
It's
do either.
bullshit.
I use a lot of teeth tying these things. I don't know.
Ew.
I don't know. No,
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
goofing. I'm
oh,
just
I thought you were
goofing.
gonna say
A lot of
kissing.
teeth.
I use a lot of teeth when I'm kissing.
no.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I think you're kissing wrong, dude.
You brought it back. You brought it back.
Ah.
Cut that out, Thomas. Don't
cut it out.
Don't cut that out. Keep it in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just really embarrassed now. But anyway, Brandon, it's great to have you on the show. How have you been this week?
I've been fine. We've been apart for too long, Thomas.
We have. I don't know. It's
I'm
hard
not
to
gonna get too deep into the weeds on how long it's been.
Yeah, but-
you went back home.
I went back home for a little bit, and
How was
then
home?
It was really, really good.
Asshole
I was
went back to
I was telling
Arizona in the
Tinez-
winter.
Yeah, I was telling Tinez this while I was gone. My vacation really motivated me because I realized I really liked not going to work.
No shit.
Yeah, and so I'm going to try to work so that I don't have to work. So I really hope this podcast gets popular, I guess.
It's like fighting, so you don't have to fight.
Exactly. So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It was really good. It was really nice being back, like where I grew up and seeing all this stuff. But I don't know. It's kind of funny, man. Like, I was there for like a week, and a week is not enough. I didn't hit half of the food places I
Right.
wanted to go. I didn't see half the people I wanted to see. It didn't help that I didn't have a car because I was traveling, and I'd be like, "Hey, Mom, can I borrow your minivan?" You know, but I don't know. It
Oh,
was,
Thomas, ride your bike.
yeah. Well, which is here now.
Well, Thomas, let me ask you this. Do you plan on going back sometime since you have enough time to do everything that you wanted to do?
I do want to go back on vacation in the summer.
Boys trip.
Boys, Lake Havasu City. Let's go. Tinez, you in?
Oh, I'm in. You know I'm in.
Oh, shit.
Boys trip.
Boys trip. But no, I definitely want to go back. I really like it there, you know, and sometimes you have to go away to know why you stayed. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like St. Louis is a sabbatical, but you know, if Brandon and Danielle end up going back to Phoenix, then I'm hitched to them. So
You have a lot of convincing on my side, dog.
Brandon, after visiting, I know I talked a lot of shit about Arizona too, but after visiting for a week, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna convince Brandon to move back here.
You got a lot of convincing, dog.
You're gonna
Tinez,
like
have
it.
you ever been to Arizona?
No, I have not.
Oh, dude.
Boys trip.
Boys trip is
Boys
going to be
trip.
off the hook. Dude, wait, you're going to have one sip of AJ's iced tea, and you're going to be like, Thomas, I get it.
Thomas, I don't like iced tea.
All right, Thomas. So what's the first place we're going to go for boys trip in Phoenix?
Did you not hear me? AJ's iced tea.
AJ's
Fuck,
Iced Tea.
Tinez. I feel like you don't.
Lake
You've
Havasu,
been a
dude.
co-host for years, and I feel like you don't even know me.
Lake Havasu, houseboat.
Yeah, Lake Havasu City, for sure. Scottsdale, for sure. Oh, dude. Central City. On the night of a Suns game? When they win? Oh, I saw the Suns lose pretty bad while I was there, actually. But Central City, after a Suns win, need I see more, Tinez?
No, you don't.
Tinez, do you even like basketball?
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
okay.
Warriors
I'm
fan.
a Warriors fan.
Get.
Oh, what you
I'm
got
so
against the
sick
Warriors?
of you. I just hate any California team. Being from Arizona.
Let's go Lakers.
Brandon, you can go fuck yourself.
That's right. I'm a Bulls fan, bitch.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine.
But also Lakers.
But anyway, my trip to Phoenix was good. I had a good time. I really want to do it again. I don't know why I keep saying Phoenix. I live in Scottsdale, and I take a lot of pride living in Scottsdale. Danielle's been there. She knows how cool it is. Everyone that lives there looks like an Instagram model. That's why they kicked me out.
I want to see the cabin though.
Oh my god, Brandon! I'm not gonna lie. If I showed you Arizona, like a part of me really feels like you'd be like, I'm not moving to Phoenix. I'm moving to Prescott.
I have a video for you that'll show you how much I want to go up into the mountains and snow. But I'll be stealing Danielle's Jeep.
If you want to go up into the snow, we'll go up to Mount Humphrey and Flagstaff. It is amazing, dude.
You know I've got family out there, right?
No.
Yeah, I've got like my uncle and all his children, all them.
Am I one of them?
No.
Is your uncle my Uncle Scott?
No.
Oh wait, no. Is your uncle my dad, Larry?
No.
I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry,
yeah.
Brandon. Anyway, I'm really happy to be back, but I really enjoyed my trip to Phoenix.
Glad you're back.
Thank you. And I'm glad to see you again. Like you said, it had been a while. And speaking of not seeing someone for a while, Tinez, I feel like I haven't seen you all day. What have you been doing all day today?
Well, the normal. Did some things for work this morning, working from home, which is pretty nice. Can't go wrong with that. And then had myself a nice little drink this morning to start my day.
A drink
What
this
kind of
morning to
drink?
start your day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Made myself a nice homemade mimosa to start my work day.
Oh, okay. All right,
So,
all right.
Working and drink at the same time. No, nice Friday.
The brunch version of.
I wish I could do that, but the last few days at work I've been doing a lot of driving, and I don't think they would appreciate my little mimosa in the cup holder.
Let's be honest, it'd be your little old fashioned in the.
No, it'd be my Manhattan in
Yeah,
the
your
cup
Manhattan
holder.
in the cup holder in a crystal glass.
I don't want to get pulled up.
Sorry, officer, I was enjoying my drive to work today.
Officer, I promise, it's purely circumstantial.
I work in an office. Give me a break.
I don't work in an office, but I'll be sure to pull that out. But anyway, after the mimosas.
After mimosas, I went to the gym. Once I was done with work. Yeah, I went to the gym.
What kind of workout are we talking here, Tinez?
What'd you hit?
Oh, today was a back, arms, and cardio type of day today.
Oh my God.
What, you did back and all arms? I do a back and bicep kind of thing.
Yeah, like a pull day.
Push, pull, legs.
Yeah, back,
No
arms, and I did abs and cardio today.
Biceps, triceps, and shoulders?
Yeah,
Did you hit the forearms?
yeah. It's full.
God.
Hold on.
Damn,
You hit
brother.
the forearms too?
Yeah.
You
I
hit
can-
the calves of the arms?
Yes,
I
did.
cannot hit the
Yes, I
forearms if
did.
I'm working at any other arm muscle.
Oh, yes, you can.
Well, maybe this is a good time to maybe talk about our workouts, routines in general.
No.
All right. Well, I guess it's me and Tinez over here. So, Tinez, how do you like to structure your workouts generally?
All right, so the first thing I do when I go to the gym is that I like to warm up my body. So to do that, I like to either go and ride the bike for like 10 minutes.
Warm up is key.
Or, yes,
Is
exactly,
key?
Brendan.
Yeah, warm up is key, dude.
Like chi?
No, key, as in like it is key to your workout. Like if you don't warm up,
Yeah.
warm up is key. I thought you said warm up
it
is
it,
key.
Yeah.
it changes your workout completely. if you
Oh
don't
no, I
warm
agree.
up.
That's what I warm up too. Don't worry.
Listen, I normally don't warm up, but warming up definitely.
That's why you're
changes
not.
the whole
That's why you're not
vibes.
on the gains train.
Listen,
All right. So Tinez, you get on the bike for about 10 minutes.
Yep, get on a bike for 10 minutes. Then I either do the bike or I walk at an incline for 10 minutes. And then once I'm done warming up my body, I go stretch. And then I start my process for whatever workout I'm doing for that day.
Well, there you go. What I do, if you don't mind, Brandon, if you don't mind, what I do,
I'm just the special guest, dude.
if you don't mind, what I do is I used to do the max incline at like 3 to 4 speed, and I would do that for 30 minutes. But lately I've been doing the Stairmaster for 30 minutes. At like the slowest I'll go is like 1 step a second, like
Hold
60 steps a minute.
Do you not do any weights?
I'm warming up, Brandon.
Your warm-up is 30 minutes?
I don't remember. I don't know if you remember when I said, if you don't mind, I'm going to...
Your warm-up is 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, Brandon.
Okay.
I do Stairmaster, minimum 60 steps a minute. I like to be at about 65 to 80 or 75 to 82. Do that for 30 minutes, dripping and pouring in sweat. That's when I hit the weights. And then I weightlift for like 20 to 30 minutes, and then I go home.
Go tell you where you're wrong?
You know what, Brandon? Go ahead.
I would like to hear this, Brendan.
All right, so warming up. You're getting your body warm, loosening everything up, bringing up the body temperature. 10 minutes max. That's all it's going to take. And if you're like a cold person. 30 minutes is like a cardio workout.
Well, yeah.
Now, what happens if you do a cardio before you're like weightlifting is you're not fatiguing your muscles. You're like fatiguing your body. So you're not going to have the energy to push your muscles to the point to like build properly. That's just one school of thought. You know, everybody's body is different, but that's just an idea. I mean, I'll do a warm-up, I'll do a weight lift, and then I'll do the cardio after. So you do that 20 minutes, that extra 20 minutes after you work out, and that's a good way to like get that cardio in after the fact and still have the energy for the weightlifting. Go ahead.
I have 2 points to rebuke. One, you say you save the cardio for the end. I like to end on something I like. That's why I end with weightlifting. And two,
protein shake.
And two, you're over here. Oh, yeah, that's cardio. You got to warm up for 10 minutes. You don't have time for your muscles. Maybe I'm not trying to get jacked. Maybe I'm just trying not to be a fat fuck, Brandon. Maybe it is a cardio. I'm warming up with cardio because I'm trying to lose this. You hear that?
Oh, my God.
That's not a bass drum. That's my goddamn gut.
The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn. Therefore, you're burning more fat with more muscle.
I didn't know you had a doctorate in kinesiology.
I do.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Brandon Churchill to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
I just don't want to end with cardio.
No, I understand.
So I start with the Stairmaster.
That's why a lot of people don't even do cardio on their weightlifting days.
I used to not do cardio at all, but really right now I am focused on like trimming down. Because like, I mean, if I don't have this jacket on and I flex, you guys would be like, whoa, this is a gun-free zone. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. Flex away.
Oh, sorry.
I'm curious. Thomas. Let me see.
God damn it.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on.
I haven't seen you in a week, so I got to see.
What's the magic mic song? Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Okay.
Brandon, you see that?
Okay.
His routine is working out.
All right. He's got a little bit better than dad bod arms.
What the hell? Brother.
A little bit better than dad bod arms.
My brother in Christ.
I feel like that's a good compliment.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know.
Tinez? Isn't that a little better than dad bod arms?
That is a good compliment.
Those aren't dad bod arms. They're a little better than dad bod arms.
Better than
but anyway, I got this little bit of a gut.
Last time I fucking give you a compliment.
No, I'm sorry,
Christ.
Brandon. I'm sorry. I don't know the dad bod parameters. But anyway, I'm just trying to get rid of the gut. So I have better than fat guy arms?
No. Do you know what a dad bod is?
No. I'm not looking at married men, father of two's bodies.
No, a dad bod is like a fat dude who looks like he works out a little bit.
All right, cool.
You have a little better than
I got
dad
a little bit of
bod
shape
arms.
there. Anyway, yeah, so I've been working out. I'm trying to lose the gut. I'm about 190. I was about 220 when I moved to St. Louis.
Holy shit.
So I'm 190 now. I'm just trying to, you know what it is like. You know what it's like,
I get it, because we're like the same. Apparently, we're the same body type.
Are we?
We were the same weight. Well, you're lighter than me now.
Yeah, you're about 215, right? That's what you told me?
I was just up to 225.
You fat piece of shit. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Now I'm back.
I was 240 once, dude.
I'm
really?
270.
Well, that's because you're like 9 feet tall, Tinez.
Well, you also have a lot of muscle on you, too, though.
All right, just for clarification, Tinez is both jacked and
I
very
haven't seen
good
the shirt
shape.
off.
Very good shape and tall. And how much are you?
270.
Is that when you were porky, or is that like now?
That's now.
What's
Oh,
your
yeah.
height?
My height,
Yeah.
6'7".
6'7". Yeah, see, that's
But he's not like you're not porky or chubby. You're just it's just bones and
Average.
muscle.
I
Well,
mean, the height gives you leeway. So
Yeah. But a good weight for me, my height 6'7", is somewhere around 245, 250.
Yeah,
So-
but that's like being thin though. That
I'd
like
give you
a lot of
like
like
a jacked 260 would be sick.
260.
A jacked
Well,
260
get him on
or
that
a jacked 250 would be good.
I gotta lose a couple pounds then.
I don't know, 250 might be too
you
light.
gain the muscle while you lose the fat. You know,
You don't want him looking like Kevin Durant, like really tall but got those noodle arms. You got to have a little bit of mass. You got to be. I think you'd be good at 260. I don't even know how much Kevin Durant weighs or how tall he is,
He's like 225, 230, somewhere around there.
but he's tall as
He's
shit.
tall.
He's way too thin.
I think he could have like the stature of like a clean
A
bodybuilder.
LeBron James.
No, why are we doing?
Well, maybe
basketball
LeBron
players?
before
Totally
he
different.
lost all of his weight.
Yeah, but he had some big shoulders.
Okay,
Tinez, you look good with some giant shoulders, dude.
I got a shoulder workout for you.
Yeah.
So that's our workout routines, everybody.
12-ounce curls,
12-ounce curls. Wait, 12-ounce curls. Oh, is that a
Bud Lights.
Bud Lights? Are cans 12-ounce or are they 8?
12.
Okay,
12.
this is what's crazy. Are you ready for this?
The Miller High Lifes were 16.
You know how people are like, maybe not people, but like on like TV shows, someone will be like, oh my God, I drank a whole bottle of wine to myself last night. And they're like, girl, you're crazy.
Try 2.
A bottle of wine is only like 2.5 cans of soda.
Yeah.
So when
Good
you put
point
it
there.
that way, it's very easy to
What do you
drink a
mean?
bottle of wine, like in terms of fluid ounces or milliliters. If you're from literally anywhere else,
Okay.
you see Danielle nodding. Don't deny her the
I
satisfaction.
know it's 4 glasses.
which is like 2.5 cans of Coke, brother.
Okay. All right. Relax, man. Just take it easy, man.
Hey, we got the suns out, guns out, dude. I'm
Got the
ready to
guns
fight.
out.
See, Tinez is keeping his jacket on because he's so intimidated by my muscle mass here.
No.
I gotta hide my muscles. I don't want, I'm be ashamed of myself.
Yeah. But, dude, Tinez, I bet you're the guy that's like, like sitting in the corner, has the hood up, the pump cover on, and you're just like listening to your music, and then someone's like, man, this guy's sitting in the corner, and then you just go out and like lift the heaviest weight anyone's ever seen. They're like, oh shit.
These chairs are good, by the way.
Thank you. I bought the discount maraschinos. No, for real. All right, here's the thing.
I want Tinez to see the toothpick we got him.
Oh yeah, we got you a special one.
Well, let me take a look at it. Oh, it's a nice toothpick.
Is that because you were a thrower?
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
javelin toothpick. I
Yeah,
got
you
right
like
here.
that?
I
You
like that.
That little bit of a pause, I was waiting for Tinez to be like, I don't get
I
it.
don't get it.
It's nice. I like it.
Did you throw javelin or did you throw disc?
I did it all. I did
Did all
javelin, disc, and shot put. Now,
Okay.
I tried doing hammer, but that didn't go too well.
What is the hammer?
So the hammer is
It's the thing where you like swing like in circles holding it.
Exactly.
Oh, like a
building up
rope and a
momentum.
ball?
Yep, it's attached to a chain and it's a heavy
okay.
ball.
Okay.
It's roughly around like 45 to 50 pounds.
Holy
And you
shit.
swing it around.
And then you get it going up and down, build that momentum, and boom. Oh my God! Speaking of javelin, I would like to shout out one of my many celebrity athlete crushes. I don't know her name.
Adelita.
Where is my phone?
That's not important.
It's right there. Right.
Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna find it. Hold on. I gotta shout out my favorite javelin thrower.
Just let me know when to go on
Oh, there's
these
gonna be a little
cherry
bit of a
stems.
gap.
I actually have a good one for this. That's a good long one.
You want to start tying it now? Because that's gonna be dead air while I look this up.
Well, are you going to start tying yours now, too?
I don't have a long enough one to tie. I might tie the next one.
Do you not?
No, mine's like shredded up at the end.
Wait. You think you have a good one, Tinez?
Oh.
No, you two can go.
All right. You can try that one. That one looks a little rough, but I'll definitely.
I have to pee so bad. So you guys do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find this thing. Hold on.
Hey, just so you know, I got it.
God damn.
Nope, not me. You beat me, Brandon.
That's probably the fastest I've ever done that too, and that was all of like 5 seconds. I told you I had a good one. You can tell if it's a good one or not. If it's really long, it's going to be really easy to tie. I've tied short ones, and it takes about 30 minutes.
30 minutes, huh?
It's a lot of like teeth and tongue, like coordination.
Gotcha.
And then,
So you have a lot of experience with that, huh? Tying knots with cherries?
yeah, I've tried a
Cherry
couple
stems?
times. Yeah. You know, I was like, because you hear the rumor about it. You're like, if you could tie a cherry stem with your tongue, like you're a good kisser. Like whatever. I mean, it just means you have good mouth dexterity, I suppose. If you can tie a cherry stem with a small stem, that's probably the telltale sign that you're good with your mouth. The big stems are super easy. Like you saw, I got it in a couple seconds. It's just because it's a long stem.
Yeah.
Like I could probably do it with Thomas's stem.
Why don't you try?
I will.
Why don't you try while
I'll give it a shot.
I got the deets here.
Oh,
You know what I mean now.
I'm seeing this now. This is whack.
It's like torn and only half as long.
It's
and-
basically a half a cherry stem. That's undoable.
So sorry for my
Sorry.
leave of absence, everybody. But my celebrity crush javelin thrower is Kara Winger. Unfortunately, she went and got hitched. So I guess that's over.
I thought you were going to say, unfortunately, she's not here today.
No,
I don't even know
she
who that
had-
is.
She went to Purdue University, and I think she's.
I've heard of Purdue.
You've been there?
I've heard of.
Yeah. Drew Brees went there before he was struck by lightning. Oh, did you see that video where it looks like he got struck by lightning, but
No.
like he wasn't? No. Anyway. But yeah, Kara Winger holds the U.S. women's world. I think she holds the world record for women's javelin, or maybe just the U.S. record.
Okay.
So anyway, Tinez, you threw javelin.
Yes, I did.
Was that like a high school thing, college thing?
It was more of a college thing.
There we go.
More of a college. My high school really didn't have javelin.
No, that's too bad. My high school didn't. My high school is like track. I don't know if we did anything beyond like running. Maybe it'd be a good time to maybe talk about where we went to high school. I went to Saguaro High School in Scottsdale, Arizona.
All right. I went to Collinsville High School in Collinsville, Illinois.
What was the mascot? What'd you guys do?
It was the K-Hawks. Now, some people, when they try to pronounce the K-Hawks, they say the Cahoks. It's not the Cahoks. It's the K-Hawks.
It's not the Cahokia Mounds?
I'm glad they say K-Hawks and Cahokes rather than Cox.
You got a point there. I'm glad as well.
Cahawks. You know what I mean? All right, so those of you listening at home. Well, actually, hold on. Sorry. I'm going to cut this out. Don't worry, Tinez. I'm going to give Brandon the chance to talk about his high school before we do this. Maybe I'll leave this in because Brandon is taking a little bit too long to pour all of our drinks. Okay.
I'm trying to keep it even.
Drinks are poured. Even we're entering our second drink.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let me get the bitter. I've get the bitters going. So, Brandon, you tell us about your high school. I got it.
Okay.
You tell us about high school, baby.
Well, as you know, I was...
Oh, Brandon. I know.
Hey, yeah, you listen to my podcast?
Yeah, I listened to the Sip of Brandy podcast with special guest Thomas Gordon.
Normal West, Wildcats. What do we got to say? What did he ask you? What was our thing?
What was that?
Well, the mascot, yeah, it was a Wildcat, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Well,
just tell me about
huh.
what it's like to go to high school there. I mean, I'll talk more about mine, but you just talk about high school, man.
Well, Brendan,
Where'd you go? What'd you do?
I got a question for
What
you.
were you involved in?
Hit
Or
me
Tinez
up.
got you.
You know a guy named Kyron Tucker?
Yeah. Of course I know Kyron. That dude used to crack my back every day.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Whether I wanted him to or not. I love that guy. He's I think he's the JV football coach now too. I ran into him when I went home a couple years ago, I think. That's big teddy bear of a man, but he's like massive dude. And then threw for us, obviously. That's how you know him,
That's how I met him. Throwing.
Yeah, because he threw for our track team. Holy cow, that guy was insane.
Yeah, I remember when I first met him, I was like, yeah, he's going to beat me. No questions about it. And then he walked over towards me and picked me up and gave me a hug.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, well, I guess he's a lot friendlier than I expected.
Oh, yeah, that's Kyron for sure. I love that guy. No, yeah. Super cool guy. Pretty good friends with him when we were in high school.
Do you guys know DJ Foster?
No.
That's probably because I went to high school with him, Brandon.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of DJ Foster.
Well, he played in the
Sounds like
NFL
a
for
beer.
a couple of years,
Really?
and then I think he plays in Canada now.
Oh,
So it's a really fun fact. 3 people I went to high school with all played for the Arizona Cardinals at the same time for about a year. DJ Foster, Christian Kirk, and Byron Allen, Byron Murphy, something in there.
Byron Allen
Real
sounds
quick,
like a name.
sorry to interject, ladies and gentlemen, but
Let's
we're
try
on our
the
second
second
drink.
drink.
We're going to taste it and see if we taste the difference with the bitters.
All right, pinkies up, everyone. Pinkies up. There we go.
I don't know if I do.
Oh, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I think I have
It's
it
sweeter.
It's sweeter.
So so our second round of bitters. So our first ones we did aromatic, but our second round we're doing spiced cherry. I might just add a little extra to mine.
Go ahead. I know they're technically called bitters, but it definitely adds a sweeter element to it, I feel like.
Do you know why they're called bitters?
No, please tell.
Because back in the day, are you familiar with back in the day?
Oh,
You know, between
No.
like 10 years ago and 400 years ago?
Back in the day.
Oh,
day.
back in the day. I thought you said back in the yay.
No, back in the day, which is like any time period ever. I'll have to do a little bit of research and come back with the actual date. But like,
Don't.
Oh, dude, dude, this is opening whole door. So people used to drink in the morning, but it was like the equivalent to like one shot.
Same.
But it would be like half of that. Like you would do a shot in the morning, but it would be like 14%. And people called it taking your bitters. And bitters have a really high alcohol content. Like this is
Okay.
45%.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
And so
Wow.
so people used to like take a shot in the morning, and then like it evolved to doing a couple drops of like this in your like morning water, and you said, I took my bitters this morning because
Gotcha.
alcohol is bitter,
Gotcha.
and then this
Okay.
just became an additive. But Tinez, that's the origin of the word bitters. Do you know why we call them cocktails?
No, I do not.
It's a bit of a debated topic, and Brandon is a little too familiar with this story from personal experience. So they call it a cocktail. Sorry, cocktail. Tail is the emphasis, not cock. But so this is a little bit of an urban legend, Tinez.
Okay.
So back in the day, horse shows, you bring your horse out, you want them to do a good show so you can sell them, right? So what they used to do, allegedly, is get a piece of skinned ginger, put a little piece of ginger up the horse's ass.
Oh,
And have you ever had ginger?
yes, I have.
It's a little
It's
spicy.
a little spicy.
Yeah, so it cocks your tail up.
Oh.
Right? So the horse is going to be like, oh, shit, whoa,
Oh.
ready to go. Let's go prance around this field, right? So, let's say you're a hardworking American man. You have a wife, couple of kids. When you're in the morning, oh, God, I have a lot of responsibility. Time to cock my tail up with a drink.
Wow.
There you go.
I didn't know that.
There you go. Urban legend. But,
look at
you know,
this.
who knows? But that's what you get when you listen to the Jen and Thomas podcast. You learn something once in a while.
You get facts, you get fiction. You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, anyway, I learned that story because one time I walked in on Brandon shoving ginger up his ass. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, Thomas, have I ever told you where the word cocktail comes from?
That wasn't me.
Oh.
You sure about that, Brendan?
Different ass.
Must, so many asses look the same these days. Must have gotten it confused.
Jesus.
But Brandon,
Hit me.
I don't know if you've ever listened to the show before,
What show?
but let's pretend that you've been on the show before.
What show?
The Jen and Thomas podcast.
Oh, okay. I'll pretend.
So I made a claim that Arizona got its name's origin from the name or from the word of silver bearing.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember.
Nope.
That may be disputed. It might mean something else.
Uh-oh.
So I have a game for us to play.
No shit.
Okay.
As the host of this podcast, I get to ask all the questions because I have all the answers.
God damn.
So this is going to be a little bit of a game between you and the titular Tinez.
Okay.
Guess the states based off its name's origin.
All right. I got this.
Okay. All right.
Wisconsin.
Oh my God, he's right. No. Okay, so I have 10 questions. Let me get my little journal out.
Okay.
Wait, how are we doing this?
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say it, and then you both give a guess.
Are we doing like the movies that we did?
Yeah, like so. If you both get it right, you both get a point.
All right.
Danielle, do you have a pen I could borrow?
There's one up there.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh my God.
Wisconsin.
Fuck. Getting old, people. I can't even fucking stand up like I used to.
Wisconsin.
Is this my... No, it's not my pen. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry. I've been out of breath all fucking day, dude. Hold on.
While you're looking at that, let's
Yeah.
comment on the ambiance of the fireplace. I really dig having the fireplace.
It's pretty nice.
I was over at Brandon's house one time, and we had the fireplace going while we recorded, and every time I've seen him since, which has been a couple of times, he's like, Thomas, before you even fucking look at me, let's get this fireplace going.
It makes it
And I can't
cozy,
argue.
dude.
I know.
It makes it cozy. It gives a nice ambiance.
Got our cocktails and a nice fireplace. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, but we did hot toddies
The hot toddies.
with a fireplace going. Are
That's
you
actually-
kidding me?
Tinez, you gotta listen to the whole show, Tinez, first of all.
Okay.
But I think you'd like the hot toddy episode because everybody likes the hot toddy episode.
Hot toddies,
All right.
eggnogs.
So, for the answers that we're going with,
Okay.
I am using the U.S. Department of the Interior, Indian Affairs. So that's what we're using. Government thing.
Got it.
Okay? All right. Are we ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Question.
Aye, Captain.
Question number 1. From the Indian word, all right, and when we say Indian, we mean Native American. You know how it is.
They also call themselves Indians in some parts.
So, from the Indian word meaning men or warriors, supplemented by the French adjective ois.
I'm sorry. What? We're trying to name the state.
Yeah, based off of that origin.
Can I have a repeat?
Always.
And I'm leaving out tribe names because a lot of these tribe
Would
names
give it away. Yeah.
From the Indian word meaning men or warriors, supplemented by the French adjective ending in ois.
Oklahoma?
I guess it's French, so you could pronounce it like O or oi, ois. I don't know. Danielle,
Idaho.
do not even look at him. Okay, so Oklahoma from Tinez.
Idaho.
It is Illinois.
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 Illinois. Well, then I went
That's
back
so
and said it could be
stupid.
oi, ois, oi.
That's
Oh.
so stupid.
Oh, that's that. I didn't think about Illinois.
Because you probably would have said the tribe Illini or something.
Illinois.
Yeah, I don't want to
Illinois?
cheat. I'm not looking at you. 'cause
Okay,
I don't want to
all right.
cheat.
Brandon, I put that number 1 because you're from there. Okay.
Am I?
Are
Or am
you?
I from the? Am I from the stars, Thomas?
Okay. And all right, listeners at home, I got this from a random state name generator.
Oh my
so
God.
if it's an obvious name, I didn't pick it. Named by and for King George II of England, the colony bore this name in the character granted by the king to General James O'Glenthorpe, colonial administrator in 1732.
Vermont.
Is it Utah?
The name was in the question, ladies and gentlemen. Named by and for King George II, it is Georgia.
Vermont.
All right, so we're just going to cross that one out. 0-0, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and so question number 3. Name taken from the blank Indians who inhabited that region, but the origin of the word is unknown. Well, that's not helpful.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to name the tribe. Name taken from the Ute Indians who inhabited that region,
Utah.
but origin of the word is unknown.
No
Ladies and
shit.
gentlemen,
Utah.
they both got
1
it.
and 1,
Utah.
baby.
There you go. I said that for the previous question.
You was wrong.
All right, Brandon.
So,
Tinez should know this one because he's been on every episode, of course, but you should also know this one, Brandon, because we've talked about it.
if I listen.
The Papagos tribe of the Southwest named it locally the site of the small springs. Quotes, lack of water.
Nevada.
Tinez?
I'm going to go, is it California?
It is Arizona.
Ew.
Brandon, I don't know if you remember, but I told you Arizona meant silver bearing, and that's what it's. I couldn't give it away
Well, that didn't help at all. How would that have helped?
because we talked about it on a previous episode that I told you that Arizona meant silver bearing.
Lack of springs?
Yeah, it's fucking dry as hell. Listen to this. The whole thing gives away the name. Many authorities attribute the meaning of the word, many authorities attribute the meaning to a word meaning arid zone, or desert.
You piece
I-
of
listen,
shit.
Listen, others claim the name is Aztec from Arizuma, meaning silver bearing, which we talked about on like episode
Hold on,
2.
you didn't say any of those words.
I didn't hear any of those words.
Okay.
Yeah, you cut those out because you knew it would give it away.
Yeah. No, I just read the small springs part.
Yeah, so fuck you.
Still, another version attributes the origin to the Papagos tribe of the Southwest, named it locally, which they called it Arizonac, meaning site of the small springs.
Yeah, so he couldn't use any. Fuck you, man. How are we supposed to get it from site of the small spring? Like what? Meaning no water. What?
You guys didn't even get it when I said it was named after King George.
Eat ass.
I have and I will.
Same. Moving on.
Okay, moving on, ladies and
Drink
gentlemen.
on that one.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Hold on. Where's the letter something
your
that I
turn.
can't say? Okay.
Shoo, buddy.
Hold on. Let me figure out how to read this without giving the name away.
Oh my god. He needs to vet these before.
No, I told you I used a random state generator because there's 2 in here that you should know, and Arizona was one of them.
Yeah, and Illinois was the other one.
Okay. Named for this tribe of the Sioux family that lived along a river in the area and gave it a tribal name. The name translates as South Wind People or Wind People. So hold on. Let's think of a state that is windy, perhaps gets a lot of tornadoes, has
Kansas?
maybe sent me to a land of a wicked old bitch that's
Kansas.
a witch.
That's Kansas. You said too much. You said too much.
Tinez, I need an answer.
Yeah, I would agree with Brandon, Kansas.
Okay.
You said too much.
I had to give you guys a win because it was not looking good.
Well, you said the Sioux tribe,
you said the
named a
Wicked
river,
Witch.
and I was like,
Okay, but Sioux Falls is like South Dakota.
Exactly. You're pointing me in different directions, and then you said the whole Wizard of Oz thing.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever watched Wizard of Oz with the Pink Floyd album playing?
I have not.
I have not.
Yo,
I have not.
that's a good one to watch.
Does it ruin it?
No.
No, it lines up perfectly,
It
apparently.
doesn't. Listen, it doesn't line up as perfect as they think it. They say it does, but it lines up pretty well. If you're like, I did it like pretty drunk one night, just like let's see, and I was like, It doesn't line up perfectly, but I get it, and this is actually pretty entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely something I want to do at some point.
Under the influence.
Oh my God! Did you guys know that
No.
a lot of people got injured in the making of that movie?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I did not know that.
Like,
I feel like either we talked about this or I heard this somewhere.
We haven't talked about this, I don't think, but
Then I've heard this somewhere.
there's one, like, this is just one, like Toto, the dog,
Mm-hmm.
broke a paw.
Not Toto.
Toto broke a paw.
Not Toto.
Heartbreaking.
That breaks my heart.
But
There's
yeah,
more,
Tinez,
there's
it
more
broke
than
mine.
that.
Well, no, there is more than that, but that's the part that hurts the most. But for one instance, there was, when the witch like casts the smoke and then she disappears.
Yeah.
She was on like this little lift that like went down and up really quickly, and she either like broke her arm or hurt her arm. I think she like hurt her arm, like burned it or something on like something that caused the smoke. And she's like, I'm not fucking doing this again. And I'm like, fine, we'll just get the stunt double to do it. And then when the stunt double did it, she broke her arm because they had her on like a circular lift. I don't remember if it was going up or down, but like it was such a narrow fit that like going up just, again, half of this podcast is me telling half a story and be like, I'm going to do more research on that.
A lot of those people got injured, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's dicey.
Well, how many people got injured total? Do you know?
And of course he doesn't. He doesn't know
Tinez,
the
I just
facts.
talked about a dog hurting a paw and then someone that somehow hurt their arm.
He doesn't
I
know
don't
facts,
numbers.
dude. No facts. No intel whatsoever.
I just know
Hearsay, if you will.
it's hearsay that someone else told me.
Okay,
I have like
okay.
third
Like
and fourth
hearsay.
hand. I've had enough of hearsay. What about hearsay?
This is her time. It's her say.
Are we ready?
Ready.
All right. Question number 6.
False.
6 out of 10. Any preliminary guesses? I won't tell you if you're right or wrong, but I'm just curious.
Massachusetts.
I will go with Washington.
Okay. All right.
Two
Meaning,
opposite ends.
okay, ready? Meaning great river or
Oh my
gathering
God.
in of all waters, sometimes referred to as the father of waters.
Minnesota.
Okay. I said rivers, not lakes, but that's fine.
Fuck.
I'm going to go with, let's go Florida.
Mississippi.
Brandon said it too late. It is Mississippi, meaning great river. You know me.
Combining of lakes or combining of rivers is what got me.
I'm always saying shit like, oh, best this
side of the Mississippi.
Best podcast west of the Mississippi.
Can I get a half a point for you?
Okay.
For saying it right before you said it.
All right, Tinez. If you get the next one right, I'll give you 1.5 points.
Okay.
Fuck, dude.
I gotta balance it out.
So just tie at the end.
Yeah. All right. No,
Okay.
we're on 7 out of 10. I can push it to 12 if we want to.
I'm only ahead by a half a point, dude.
That is true. All right.
Okay.
I have to go through the alphabet on every single one of these. I don't know how to say that, not to be insensitive to the tribes, but I'm just going to skip it. Indian word meaning the river of the same name, beautiful river, taken from the river of the same name. So the state is in the river of the same name, but it means beautiful river. And there's no repeats. We already said Mississippi.
Ohio?
Missouri.
Tinez has it. 1.5 points for Tinez.
Hold on. Why does he get 1.5?
Because you got 0.5 on the last one, and then I
Yeah, but
clarified that on the next one.
I guessed it right before you said it. That's why I got that half point.
I know, but I
he
clarified.
just got one right.
We'll
He's
play
still
the tape
a half
back.
a point ahead.
No, I know, but that's because I clarified that.
Now
I
he's a
said
whole
it.
point ahead.
All right, Brendan.
I said it.
God damn it.
Let me get my
Whatever.
point.
Whatever. It's not even my
Let me
podcast.
get
You
my
guys
point,
score this
Brandon.
however the fuck you want.
Well, I said it, Tinez. I remember I said okay,
I know you
but the
said
next
that,
one
but that
Tinez
doesn't
gets,
make
it's
sense.
1.5.
Whatever.
Because I thought you guys were going to get only the same ones right.
No, we wouldn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's heating up. But don't worry, Brandon. I'll give you a chance to come back.
Bullshit. I should have gotten Illinois. Should have got Arizona, too. Well, you didn't say that Arizona terms, though.
He didn't say the terms.
That's bullshit. These are all bullshit. Fuck this shit. I
Okay.
did better on the light beer based on the...
I don't know, man. You only got 50% on that one. Yeah,
That's
you
pretty
are doing
good.
better.
That's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Name.
False.
The name is of Cherokee origin.
All right.
The state is named for its principal river, which has been interpreted as meaning bend in the river. However, this has not been substantiated, and the meaning is considered to be lost. So that might not mean fucking anything that I just
Missouri.
told you. But, okay, all right, real quick. Actually, no, I don't know. The hint I was about to give you might not be true, so don't
Don't
listen.
do that.
Let's go Michigan.
It is Tennessee. Brandon,
Yeah.
Missouri may or may not be on this list, and you should know it because I'm 90% sure I said it to you once when we walked by the street, Missouri.
Boo.
Okay,
When are we done? How many more we got?
2.
Oh,
Don't say
jeez.
when are we done.
I'm sorry, but these are hard.
All right, well, I won't bring games anymore.
I feel like at this point we're just like guessing.
Okay. Named for Lord De La Warr, first governor and captain general of Virginia. Danielle, don't look at him. Who in 1630 explored the bay and river area where his name was first applied.
Well, somebody gave me the answer.
We can't have no cheaters over there.
I'll let Tinez answer first.
Let me reread the question so we all know what Danielle was trying to cheat. Named for Lord De La Warr, first governor and captain
Delaware.
of this area.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Delaware.
Okay, we got both of those. All right.
Delaware.
I say De La Warr, and Danielle's like,
Delaware, motherfucker.
Delaware.
This is why she's not allowed in the room anymore.
Oh,
You're not as deep in these drinks as we are.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I
This is why
lied.
these need to be easier.
I have 12 questions, not 10. I'm sorry.
Oh my
God, you killed us.
I hope somebody's getting a fucking crack out of this. Otherwise, this is gonna be boring as shit.
If it's boring as shit, guys, I'm sorry.
Comment below.
Okay. I almost said it out loud.
Please.
An Indian tribal name denoting muddy water and named for the large river, also known for the tribe with canoes.
Missouri?
God damn it, dude. I swear to God, if I don't say Missouri and it is Missouri, I've been saying Missouri the whole fucking time, dude. It's Missouri.
It is Missouri. I know for a fact I've been talking to Brandon about the canoe people. I'm like, yeah, I read that Missouri means like people with the canoe, men with the canoe, and he's just like,
I just heard canoes. I'm like, well,
yeah, no. And Brandon was probably like, I don't know. There's probably a guy with a canoe, and I was like, yeah, good point, I guess. All right, we have 2 more, and then we're wrapping it up. I'm sorry that this has been such a torture. I thought it would be fun to learn something, Brandon.
Hey, you know what? As long as the people like it, I'm here for it. But if people think it's boring,
No one likes
I
to
am
listen to
so
you
mad
bitching.
at you right now.
Okay. From an Indian name whose meaning is uncertain, named after its principal river and said to mean wild rushing channel, also refers to holes in the bank of a stream in which birds nest. I don't know if any of this is helpful.
You're a dirty whore, Thomas.
For those of you listening at home, we did mention this state on the last episode.
God damn it.
which bird's nest?
Tinez, that is not going to help you.
Well, can you repeat the question?
Okay. Okay. Oh, almost said the state name again. From an Indian name whose meaning is uncertain, named after its principal river, and said to mean wild rushing channel. Also refers to holes in the banks of a stream in which birds nest.
Brandon, I'm going to let you go first on this one because I don't know.
I didn't listen to the last episode, Thomas.
That's fine, Brandon. Just give me a guess.
Again,
this is a random state generator. I did not pick these. Don't worry. Next time it's going to be a lot easier because apparently we got all the hard ones out of the way.
What is that? Holes in the bank.
I'm going to say...
That's not helpful. Don't focus on anything I said, Tinez. Nothing I said is helpful.
I'm going to say California. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm guessing.
I'm going to go Wyoming.
So fucking close. In terms of the W, it's Wisconsin.
Oh.
We talked about the Miller High Life being from Milwaukee. And I said I'm going to start a rivalry with Milwaukee, Brandon. It's fine. It's fine. You don't listen to the show. Last one. Wait, hold on. Let me tell.
I'm so mad
Danielle,
at you right
can
now.
you give us a tally of the points? Danielle has not been keeping track, so I'm going to have to take care of points.
Tinez is a point ahead.
Hold on.
Probably a point and a half, Brandon.
No, I was a half a point, and then he gave you the point and a half, so then you were a point ahead.
Then I got one right, I think. The Ohio.
Yeah, no.
We both got Delaware.
So for all no, and I learned this last time. For all the marbles means you bet all your points.
Right.
For all the marbles,
Yeah, I'm betting all my points.
are we gonna bet all of our points? So whoever gets this right wins, unless you both get it right.
Yeah, for all the marbles.
For all the marbles,
And then there's gotta
even
be-
if you both get it right,
Then it'll
Tinez
be a
wins.
tiebreaker.
If we get it wrong, then we both lose all our points. So it'll be a tie.
Yeah, but then it'll be a tiebreaker. You know what? Whatever.
Yeah,
you know
if
what,
we-
Tinez? You're a point ahead, but it's for all the marbles, and there will be a tiebreaker.
If we both get it wrong, then we're just tied. That's it.
Yeah, I'm
Tie
fine
at
with the
0.
tie. I'm fine with the tie.
That's fine.
Named by Samuel de Champlain for the Green Mountains, a range which is one of the outstanding features in the state. So let's think about this. Mountains. What do you like to do in the mountains?
Drink.
Hike.
What else do we
Kentucky.
like to do in the mountains?
Kentucky.
Don't guess yet. What else do we like to do in the mountains?
Camp. Smoke.
You know what? I'm
The
not going to
Smoky
give you any more
Mountains.
hints. All right. I'm going to ignore your guess, Brandon.
All right.
Just you guys give me an answer. We'll see.
Hey, Green Mountains. What else,
What's a
what else do
fucking
you do in the
Green
mountains?
Well, I know the Rockies aren't green, so...
Don't focus on green.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, that doesn't.
That doesn't help me at all.
Mountains. People go here for mountain activity.
Skiing.
Climbing.
Okay. Hold on to those threads. Where do you do those things?
The West. Well, there's places to do that, like in Illinois,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, you can go climb mountains.
All right.
ski.
That's fine.
That's not helping me.
But that's
Okay, David Goggins.
One.
We could run up
This
the mountain.
state is especially known for one of those two things.
Colorado. That's my final answer.
Tinez?
he's right about that one, but I'm just gonna go Washington.
You're both fucking wrong, my guy. Vermont.
Ew.
People go
Vermont.
skiing in Vermont.
Ew.
Who?
All right,
Vermont.
rich people go skiing in Vermont.
Vermont.
Okay.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker from losing.
Generally accepted version is that the generally accepted version is that the name of this Indian word blank, meaning friends or allies.
Well, I know it's not Texas. Friends or allies? Where are these people soft at?
It is not a state that we already named, correct?
No.
California's pretty soft. Indiana's pretty soft.
Tinez, do you have a wild guess?
Jesus,
Ohio's pretty soft.
Don't think about what he's saying about who's soft. That's not a good strategy because modern
Friends.
politics have nothing to do
What'd
with
you
the
say?
Indian tribe that
Friends?
was there from a
What'd
while
you say,
ago.
friends?
Friends or allies.
Friends or allies? Well, it's not Texas because those Texas tribes killed fucking everybody, dude.
So what's the guess, Brandon or Tinez?
Fucking like DC, bro. Like where the
DC is not
where
a
the
state.
motherfuckers landed. They were like,
I'm not
"Here's how
going.
you plant corn."
Well, I'm thinking friends.
Maryland.
Maryland. One.
I'm saying Maryland. It's a merry land, bro.
Well, I'm gonna say Florida.
What?
I'm just throwing something out there.
It was Texas, Brandon.
No way.
Texas.
I'm calling bullshit.
I don't even know if I can do these
I was close
tiebreakers.
I'm calling bullshit,
I was
dude.
close to it.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
This is the last one. This is for
The only last. All right, this is the last one.
we either win or we lose.
We lose together, Brendan.
Yeah,
We
lose together. Solidarity, bro.
There you go.
The only state in the Union named for its founder.
Washington.
Oh. No. Pennsylvania.
Brandon's got it.
No! Did I? Woo!
William Penn, and it was added Sylvania to account for its woody forests.
And the vampires, bitch.
There we go. Brendan won.
I cannot fucking believe you hit me with Pennsylvania, Brandon. Especially after the last one where you said, it's not Texas, like 4 fucking times. My God.
Thomas, say it. Who's the winner?
Brandon's the winner. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Brendan, we got it. You the winner.
Tinez,
Okay?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to brag, okay, Brendan? You
gotta
won.
You gotta give it to the guest,
All right,
bro.
well, first of all,
Gotta give it to the
we just have
guest.
to clarify.
Gotta give it to the guest.
Tinez was kind of the winner
No.
because I gave him that extra half point, but that's
No.
just because I was
No.
being a bitch because you got a half point earlier.
I got a
you
half
know.
point because I said it right before you said it.
I know, and then I gave Tinez. You know, it's fine. It's fine. You're only a special guest. Tinez is a mainstay.
I'm only here once in a blue moon. He's here all the time.
I know. It's hard. Oh, I hate to play favorite Tinez. Favorites.
It's okay.
Tinez.
It's okay.
You'll have more
We'll
opportunities than I will.
give it to Brendan this time. We'll
We'll
just
give
give
it
it to
to
Brendan.
There you go.
He's our guest.
Tinez has won every other episode we've ever had.
He's
I
our
know.
guest. You gotta give it to
know.
Brendan.
Well, I am sorry if that dragged on for you two. And for those of you at home, I'm sorry if it dragged on too long and you're ready to go to bed.
Comment below.
So comment below if it was too long or if you learned something. But, Brandon,
Yes.
let's pretend that someone might like to see more of you. Where can we find you?
Well, I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Brandon Churchill. Then I have my Instagram is @Brandon_Churchill_95. And then my Twitter is Brandon Churchill without the U, I believe.
Chill.
You got it. With an R in there somewhere.
Somewhere. Churchill. Anyway, Tinez, where can we find you, big guy?
Well, you can find me on Instagram @Tinez, all lowercase, TINEZ 2014.
And as for me, you can find me on, you can find the podcast on Twitter @GinandThomasPod. You can find the podcast on Instagram @GinandThomasPodcast. Or maybe it's switched, I don't remember. And as for me on Instagram, you can follow me @CaptCoolKid. That is Captain abbreviated @CAPT, Cool Kid, and Bad Boy of Botany. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to welcome you into the new year with our first official 2023 podcast. As usual, we have our wonderful co-host Tinez. We have our special guest Brandon Churchill.
What's up?
And we want to send you off with the message of be safe, be kind, and drink responsibly.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. We cannot stress enough. Do not be stupid. And please, please, please drink responsibly. I mentioned this in the last episode. When the right amount of time has passed, I will tell a certain story that reinforces the message, do not be stupid and drink responsibly. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.